Fascinating beginning of a video clip.
What even is that thing? And how long does this place go on? Please let this be the way out. Please. Almost there. No. I can't let go.
He just didn't have a chance.
Grab my hand, hombre!
Look, you better show me the way out of here. I've been through enough today, and I'm not afraid to.
You hear that, guys? Oh, that was a good one, mamacita. Really? You think you can take me? Well, maybe you can take me, but not this guy right here.
Even Jeff has a store and I don't.
No, sir.
Ah! What is that thing? I swear every single room has some new horror.
Yeah, not the most friendly bunch. Not like us, at least.
You're not like them?
Of course not. Well, not anymore. I gave up my life of crime long ago. I was a human for most of my life. My old man was a salsa dancer, you see. A real popular one where I was from. And I wanted to
I just love it when people dance.
be just like him. I had the best memories with him. I wish I got to make more, but unfortunately, he got very sick. And no matter what medicine or treatments he received, his condition just got worse and worse. One day he just passed away. It was a horrible
Sad episode in this clip.
tragedy. We were so mad. It wasn't fair to take someone away so wonderful for no reason. I still miss him, and it hit me madre even harder. I did what I could to cheer her up. I wanted to help keep my father's legacy alive. I wanted to celebrate him, not mourn him. She had other plans. She couldn't stand to see me dance. It brought up the painful memories of her husband, my father. For her, it made the pain so much worse. Mama!
I just love their hair.
What are you doing?
No more of this cursed music, no more dancing, none of it.
But I want to dance, just like Papa.
Well, I better not see or hear any of it. I'm sorry, mijo. I just can't bear it.
I was heartbroken. Losing something that was so important to our relationship was like losing Papa all over again. I couldn't let my father's legacy go to waste. It was
I had a green backpack when I was a kid too.
up to me to preserve his memory the best way I knew how. But how could I do that if I had no one to dance for? Well, it looked like my problem had been solved. Junior Dance Academy. I swear, it was like my dad shining down on me, telling me to do what I was meant to do. There's no way I could afford that. And Mama would never lend me the money if she knew where it was going. I racked my
$50 is expensive for
brain trying to think of somewhere I could get a job. I debated calling out, returning the wallet, but maybe this was also some divine timing. And unfortunately, I got started on a pretty bad path. I became a master pickpocket. You see, the wallets I'd keep, check them to find out if they had any cash. If not, I'd return them and usually get a
money. I can smell it.
reward. As for the trinkets, I found a reliable pawn shop, and this continued for years. I kept it small. I knew if I got greedy, I'd get caught. But after years of stealing, my eyes got bigger than my stomach. That thing had to be worth thousands. It was absolutely huge, pure gold, bejeweled. I couldn't help myself.
Thief!
You have no idea what's about to happen.
Stay right where you are!
And I got caught red-handed. At first, it was going to be a slap on the wrist. I had no record after all. I was a good kid. Kept my head down, did my work, got straight B's. But unfortunately, that night, I'd made some other stops. And they realized there might have been a larger problem. I I was forced to pay back everything I'd stolen from the school, as well as the rest of the money it was suspected
A whole bag of jewelry.
that I'd stolen from others. After all those years, I was broke again. So I picked up a job the only place I could find. A valet at some new fancy hotel nearby. I decided it was time to kick my life of crime and get an honest job. I decided I could make a little extra money another way. I started a betting ring. How fast can some of these fancy cars go? Who'd beat who in a race? Yup, I started a gambling ring.
Don't ever play in a casino, you will only lose.
But hear me out. It's not as bad as stealing, right? It's fair game. I did this for years and years before my time finally came. Oh no. Oh no.
You delinquent!
I messed up and I had to pay the price.
Looks like his car broke down a little.
You ruined my car! Do you know how much that thing costs? More than you'll ever be worth, that's for sure.
I'm sorry, I'll pay for the damages.
Absolutely you will.
And I'll pay you extra if you don't tell my boss. Please. And just like that, everything I earned was gone again. Maybe this should have been a sign to end my thieving ways for sure. But no, all it did was make me angry. I wasn't about to be made a fool of again, so I set up a heist of sorts. You see, I created a fake show at the hotel ballroom. I faked a performance as a salsa dancer, and I was amazing.
Looks like Spider-Man.
I felt alive again. I almost forgot my mission. I brought up guest participants, and when we were dancing close, I pickpocketed their jewelry, their watches, anything from their pockets. It was a flawless plan. Not to mention all the ticket sales I made. Surprisingly high. Maybe once I got on my feet, I could really be a dancer. But I was busted for real this time by my boss, Mr. Pennybags.
Handcuffs are too bad.
There was no going back. I would at least lose my job, if not go to prison. We performed some kind of evil ritual, and I was transformed into something inhuman, something monstrous.